He instantly sounded worried. Is Chloe all right? She's physically fine, I said, keeping my voice level. But she just told me she's spending this coming weekend with her ex, Mark, because she needs closure before she can marry me. She says she can't walk down the aisle with any doubts. Dead silence. Then, she's doing what? I don't know what she'll decide after the trip, I continued, but I can't move forward with a wedding under these conditions. Effective right now, the engagement is over. I heard her mom, Sarah, in the background asking what was wrong. David muttered, "She's going to see Mark." Then back to me, voice flat. Thank you for telling us, Alex. I don't even know what to say. You don't have to say anything. I just thought you and Sarah deserved to hear it from me first. I also have the rings to return, the one you gifted me and the diamond. I can drop them off tonight. He sounded hollow. Yeah, after 6. I'll be home. Quick side note on the rings. Chloe insisted we both wear engagement bands. Equality, she called it. Hers was the big diamond I saved for. Mine was a simple platinum band her parents bought as a welcome to the family gift. I never loved wearing one, but I did it for her. Now the symbolism felt like a sick joke. Next several hours, vendor massacre. Venue, wedding canceled. $20,000 final payment gone forever. Caterer gone. Photographer gone. Band gone. Each call another hammer blow to the $60,000 dream. I wrote a short, neutral mass email to every guest. Due to unforeseen personal circumstances, the wedding of Chloe and Alex has been canceled. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience. Let people gossip. The truth was uglier than anything they'd invent. Then I went full logistics mode. Chloe had moved in a year ago. Her stuff had multiplied like mold. I bought boxes, packed every single item with almost surgical care. Shoes, handbags, half-read books, skincare fortress from the bathroom. Labeled everything clearly. 22 boxes stacked neatly in the spare room. The apartment already breathed easier. 6:30 p.m. I pulled up to her parents' house. Sarah opened the door, eyes swollen. David stood behind her looking 10 years older. I stayed on the porch. I won't come in. Just here to return these. I handed over both ring boxes. Sarah's voice shook. Alex, we don't understand. Why now? That's a question for your daughter, I said. She made a choice. I'm just respecting it. I wished them the best and left. In the rearview mirror, I saw them standing in the doorway holding 2 little boxes that used to mean forever. I got home, ordered pizza, and started changing every password we ever shared. Update 1. 1 week later. Thank you all for the insane amount of support. It honestly kept me sane. When I last wrote, I had nuked the wedding, informed her parents, and boxed her entire life in under 12 hours. All while she was off getting her closure. She had no idea what was waiting. For 3 straight days my phone stayed quiet. She didn't reach out. I didn't reach out. I just kept erasing her from my life. Canceled the Greece honeymoon. Another $5,000 gone. Removed her from bank accounts, subscriptions, even got her taken off the lease as an occupant. Sunday night, a random number texted, Jessica, maid of honor. Alex, what the hell is going on? Chloe's parents are losing their minds and saying you ended everything? I replied, not a joke. Wedding is off. Ask Chloe why. Jessica, she's not answering anyone. What did you do? I left it unread. Monday morning the dam broke. Voicemail from Chloe, pure panic. Alex, call me right now. My mom is screaming that you gave the rings back and canceled everything. This is insane. Then the texts flooded in. No apology, just outrage that I dared react. You had no right. You humiliated me in front of everyone. I told you I still loved you. I let her burn herself out for a few hours, then sent one message. You said you couldn't marry me until you got closure with Mark. I accepted your decision. The engagement is over. Your things are boxed in the spare room. Let me know when your dad or a moving company can pick them up. I'd prefer you not come yourself. Instant meltdown. Monster. Psycho. Coward. It was just one weekend. I was coming home to talk. I replied, locks are changed. Coordinate with your dad. Then her flying monkeys descended. Jessica, Lauren, the whole bridal party group chat leaked into my phone calling me controlling, abusive, pathetic. Real men fight for love. I blocked every last one. Silence returned. Beautiful silence. Tuesday her dad emailed. He'd come Saturday with a truck and his brother. He asked if Chloe could be there to make sure nothing was forgotten. I agreed, but only in the doorway, no wandering the apartment. The rest of the week, I walked around a half-empty home and felt the sadness finally catch up to the anger. Saturday arrived. Truck on time. David and his brother at the door. Chloe hung back on the sidewalk, huge sunglasses, face bloated from crying. I propped the door open and stood aside. 22 boxes, spare room. For 60 minutes they hauled her life out, while she whispered directions from the entryway like a ghost. She tried a few lines. You didn't have to do this. We could have talked. I said nothing. When the last box was gone, David paused. Looked me in the eye. I'm sorry, son. Chloe stepped forward, took off the sunglasses, eyes wild. Are you happy now? You destroyed everything. I looked at her, really looked, and didn't recognize the person I almost married. No, Chloe, I said quietly. I just cleaned up the mess you made. Then I shut the door. Update 2. 1 month later. Friends now call it the Great Cancellation. The apartment no longer feels haunted. It feels like home again. After the truck left, I thought the storm was over. Nope. Smear campaign, full throttle. Vague book posts about escaping emotional abuse, controlling partners, etc. Mutual friends started giving me side-eye. Then the lies reached my mom, and that was the line. I decided to fight back, but not loudly. I took a screenshot of her original, "I'm going to see Mark," text, and sent it privately to 3 people. Jessica's husband, with "just so you know what actually happened." My best man, same message. Chloe's mom, Sarah, with a polite note. I'm not doing this publicly, but you deserve to know exactly why your daughter no longer has a fiancé. Nuclear. Jessica's husband apparently ripped into her for spreading lies. She vanished from the internet. The screenshot spread on its own. Suddenly everyone understood why I torched the wedding. Narrative flipped overnight. And Sarah, holding her own daughter's words in black and white, could no longer play the poor Chloe game. Family dynamic shifted hard. Bonus detail I learned later, Mark is married. Chloe knew he was basically separated, classic cheater line. They had a romantic weekend. She came home planning to leave me, showed up at his place with boxes, and his wife said, her or me. He picked his wife. So Chloe blew up a real future for a fantasy that lasted 48 hours. She's 31, jobless. She quit 2 months before the wedding to focus on planning. Living in her childhood bedroom, parents looking at her like she's a stranger. Desperate apology texts went to my parents. My mom called crying. She sounds so broken, honey. Mom, she's not broken. She's broke. Big difference. Last loose end. The joint wedding savings account still had $10K after final vendor payments. While she was screaming at me, she drained it. Lawyer sent a polite letter demanding my $5,000 back. Check arrived a week later, signed by her dad. No note. Final update. 6 months now. The anger is gone. What's left is calm I forgot existed. I repainted, bought a new couch I actually like, turned her walk-in closet into a home gym. I hike again. I laugh at trivia nights again. I'm whole. Chloe, from what little I hear, is working retail, still at her parents', in therapy, and the friend circle mostly ghosted once the homewrecker who tried to move in with a married man version spread. A couple months ago, her dad and I crossed paths at the hardware store. Awkward beat. Then he shook my hand, asked how I've been. Before he walked off, he said, she's working on herself. I hope someday she sees what she lost. I nodded. That was enough. The real revenge isn't her struggle. I don't celebrate anyone's pain. The real revenge is this. I'm happier than I've been in years. I'm dating, laughing, sleeping through the night. I ran into her at a bar a few weeks ago with my trivia team. Our eyes locked across the room. For half a second I saw the girl I once loved. Then I saw regret, so heavy it almost bent her in half. She gave the tiniest, saddest smile and turned away. I felt nothing, and that's how I knew I'd won. She went looking for closure with an ex. She accidentally handed me closure from her. And for the first time in a long time, I'm truly, deeply grateful. Thanks for reading. Now I close the book.